Okay? Like, I'm going to actually take this in this direction right quick, Ron. Which college football coach do you think would most do well in industry, the TV show?
Wow. Yeah. Hold on a second. Give me a second for that one.
Yeah. No.
Lane Kiffin. No, Lane Kiffin would be my number one choice of character to follow around as a young person in a professional organization in a youthy London town. Just
what about the Ken Jeong character? That's what I'm really thinking about. The dude walking around with the brown baseball bat, talking about
Pete Carroll.
Okay, wow. Wow. The dude that said, we don't care about what our clients think. They work for us. Actually, isn't it the other way around? No, it's not. Either you're getting their money to make them money, or they're telling you and selling you on why they can't give you any money. Either way, you're winning or you're losing. And if you're losing, I got no problems with you. I got no time for you. Tell anybody whatever it is they need to hear. You just make sure you get them here. Yeah, when you say Pete Carroll, I'm thinking USC. Because like Ed Orgeron. I was thinking Ed Orgeron is one of the dudes, right? On the one of the kids.
Orgeron's on the desk. I don't know if he's gonna give. I don't know if I'm giving any sort of like main story time, but he's floating around. He pops in and out.
Because like Reggie Bush wasn't going to SC. Do you know this? Okay. So this is on my YouTube channel. All right. So y'all can go check this out because I did a sit down segment with Reggie Bush a couple years ago at the Big 12 Media Days when he was just coming on for Big Noon Fox. All right. I asked him about his recruitment, right? And he's like, yeah, I wasn't going to SC. I'm like, what? He's like, nah, I wasn't going to SC. Well, SC was bad, and I was good. It's like, all right, so what happened? Ed Orgeron stayed on me, stayed on top of me, got me to campus. I left committed. And I'm like, yo, Ed Orgeron is really out here turning arms. Just like that story I told you about Joe Burrow and his brother. Check your package, Dan.
Yeah, so everything that I know about Ed Orgeron, it conflicts with everything that you tell me about Ed Orgeron. Because everywhere he leaves, it is just every burnt bridge you can think of. Ed Orgeron, don't you come back. USC and Ole Miss, and I'm pretty sure LSU might not have a big enough stomach for Ed Orgeron. But he is known. That's his claim to fame. That's his Boy Scout badge. I am a recruiter, and I get people to show up. And I'm like, this dude, how? And you tell me, Reggie Bush, Reggie Bush from California, right? He's from LA.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that this dude from the swamp got you to stay in California? How? What? What'd he say? Just kept on me. I think that's what I'm saying. I need to see the charisma firsthand for it to sink in.
I think it's like the bugaboo situation, right? Like we've all had these friends that just go after this one person, usually a dude after a woman that's going just a little too hard. Like straight up, good morning, beautiful with the text, good night, beautiful with the text. You know, with the text about thinking about you. What you doing? Oh, yeah, I read that scripture this morning. It's funny. I was in that book of the Bible, too. I was listening to that Beyonce song, too. Oh, it's all of that. Have you ever seen P.S. I Love You? I think it's all of that. It's just 100% always on top of you. I want you the most. And if that doesn't work, Ed Orgeron apparently is not above calling your family members and telling your family members to put the squeeze on you. We've also seen this in the bad arranged marriages. She don't want to marry me. Maybe you need to talk to her. I'll talk to her. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to her. I'll let her know. It's what needs to happen. I feel like that's what it is, because Mack Brown and DKR kind of share this, except Mack Brown still loves recruiting. DKR was like, I don't want to be in Greece thinking about some sophomore I didn't call. I'm tired of this. I've told you this Eric Dickerson story. I love this story.
Yeah, tell me again.
So Daryl K. Royal is recruiting Eric Dickerson, and it's really down to A&M and SMU, but he feels like he got a shot. So he gets into Eric Dickerson's grandmama house, and he's doing what you do as a coach. You chat moms up until the kid get home. You work in with moms. By the time you get home, you feel pretty good. Eric Dickerson walked through the door, see Mack Brown in his chair. Mack Brown says, "How you doing, Eric? I'm Coach Daryl K. Royal." And Dickerson said, "You're in my chair." And DKR said, "It's yours," and left. And that was the end of DKR coaching football. I love that story because as soon as you decide, I don't want to recruit anymore, you've decided, I don't want to coach college football anymore. This is why, like, with Nick Saban being 68, like, still wanting to do this, you seen this bit where they have a kicker call him? Like, you seen this?
No, tell me.
A radio station got his cell phone number and prank called him as a kicker who was looking to go to Alabama. Place kicker. And Nick Saban was on vacation on the beach. And he's literally just pulling stuff out of his behind about why Alabama is the place for him to be. That's how bad Nick Saban wants it.
It's really interesting to think about the idea, like, so when you talked about Ed Orgeron, the idea of recruiting and like staying on to you is like an early 90s rom-com. Like, it's like, this is Notting Hill or P.S. I Love You. And as soon as it needs, it's like, as soon as the spiel starts to come out, like the pianos come on in the background and the scenery swells a little bit. It's like, yeah, okay. That's a weird way to really think about it. But I mean, now it's starting to click a little bit.
I mean,
I always knew that, because recruiting to me, I'm not a recruiting expert. That's why I have you around. I've always compared it like used car salesman, but I don't think that really fits.
I think it's 100% Glengarry Glen Ross. I think it's you're Blake or you're not. You see that car? Or you see this watch? You see this watch? This watch costs more than your car. I get you these leads for you to close, dog. Like, I gave you his name. I gave you his high school. I gave you his head coach. I gave you his phone number. And you're telling me that you can't go get this kid? Sound like I need a new offense coordinator. Sound like I need a new outside linebacker coach. Sound like I need a new running backs coach. I have given you the keys to the kingdom, and you're telling me I can't do it because you ain't jiggled a lock? Man, get up out my face. Who else want to come do this job? Like, come on. I'm here for winners. I'm here for closers. Like, that's what I think that college football is. I really do.